Welcome to the General's Gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a China Infantry. Woo! The best.
That was my excitement voice machine.
Fanboy screeching in anticipation for the just whatever the hell this game is going to be. Infantry. It's probably one of the matchups that you see the least. I mean, Infantry is like no one plays Inf, let alone Infantry. But anyway. So, okay, so Sonic's going to be the Inf at the bottom here, the Aquaman, and Fletchy will be the Inf at the top. So already we can see different build orders. Double supply for Fletchy, where there's a pretty fast barracks for Sonic.
Yeah, fairly fast. We'll see what ends up coming out of that. Tank hunters at the moment. That makes sense. I'm down. I'm feeling it.
Very fast build order for Sonic. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I broke the rule of puns.
You explained the pun, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I was totally just letting you get away with it and letting it slide under the rug, and then you wanted to make some noise about machine, whatever. I don't mind the...
Actually, here's a fun fact about Sonic. Back when we used to stream...
He's a hedgehog, or if you say that, I'll hit you.
Yeah, that's true. No, but back when we used to stream League of Legends every week, haters gonna hate. There were two songs that we would play, like, throughout the stream, like in between the champion select, and they were like remixes of the Sonic the Hedgehog soundtrack.
Yeah,
it was really cool. So
good fun.
Anyway, I've never really played Sonic games. I've always been a PC Master Race guy.
I never really got into Sonic. I have dabbled in consoles. It's just I sound like a kid an adolescent who's dabbled in drugs. It's like I've dabbled in consoles in my time.
But it wasn't for me. I had my fun.
It's like
but...
I just didn't mean anything.
My friends
I could stop anytime I wanted, and I did end up stopping and joining the PC Master Race. But yeah, no, I never really did the Sonic games. So already 2 MiGs up here for Fletchy. I like seeing that. Early airfield is bold, but I guess it kind of works in like a China Infantry era.
This game has been just crazy hardcore build order stuff. Double barracks for Fletchy, fast prop center. And double MiGs will be excellent. MiGs are such a fantastic unit against Infantry General because they really rely on the outposts. And
double MiGs deal with an outpost.
Yeah, double MiGs, they hard counter the outposts. So you have to really use minigunners and the assault troop crawlers, but it's kind of hard. You don't get Gatling tanks, so dealing with aircraft a bit more tricky with Inf General. But having the ECMs is going to hard counter those MiGs. So
the only thing that fast airfield is vulnerable to, man, I like how I actually have China Inf knowledge, would be vulnerable to in this situation is assault troop crawler rush, and you never see that. Everyone always goes to the outpost first. If you go assault troop crawler first, the MiGs can't deal with it, and they get shot down, and you normally lose the game. But that will never happen. So
yeah, or just man spam if there's aggressive barracks. So it's risky, but he had the barracks, he had the double barracks, the bunker, so it was still very safe. Even if there was pressure, he has the defensive line, so
it's not a big problem.
Not a big issue. But the oil cap comes down. This is actually turning into like a very strategic game. There's different build orders, and I love seeing that because in 0 Hour, most factions play out the same, and it's kind of hard to have your own spin on the faction, and I feel like China is the faction that allows you to do that the most, even with infantry, as we clearly see here. But either way, that's going to be minigunners mixed in here as well, so there's an ECM already. Looks like the outpost will get taken out, so not very successful.
But the evac comes out. Nice stuff from Fletchy. He's going to keep the squad of infantry alive, and that's the main thing. A couple of minigunners here are absolutely plenty, and with tank cutter production coming out from that barracks, Fletchy's in a really nice position. I mean, he had the MiGs down. He's got the Dragon tank. Lotus actually shuts that one down, though. Here comes Sonic's prop investment. That's going to start paying off. ECMs with the troop crawler, with the attack outpost.
An RPG came out, but still... The minigunners are destroyed from Fletchy. MiGs come through, 4 of them in fact, so is enough for a firestorm. Doesn't connect though because the ECMs disperse the missiles, preventing the actual the firestorm to come through. So let's see if the black napalm comes out. Well, actually, there hasn't been any war factory units yet, so maybe it is the black napalm now.
Man, we chose the wrong game to have an intense early game discussion about things not
related. Yeah.
This game is absolutely crazy, and we're just trying to play catch up here. So I like the fast barracks. We'll just talk about that from Sonic. Getting it out fast on Lagoon. 3 really important garrisons. You get the garrisons on the side, control the oil. Get garrisons on the right, controls the supplies. Garrison in the middle controls map mobility, which is very cool.
So
ECM to get the deflections down was a good counter choice from Sonic. He sees the airfield, he saw the MiGs after losing the attack outpost, and he goes for prop center, which means ECMs to counter the MiGs, so no Firestorm. He doesn't have to worry about that, and he can actually build up an army.
MiGs for MiGs, though.
Ooh, interesting choice.
Bold
maybe
move.
He feels... I don't know, maybe he feels he has to go into that. Maybe he feels you just can't group an army even with 4 MiGs on the field. I'm not sure what the plan is here. At the moment, Fletchy, really good map control. Taken out, one of the oils taken out. Fletchy has the other one capped. He's got a nice defensive position as well.
Yeah, I didn't even see that. The oil went down. I'm not sure what it was to. Maybe it was the MiGs. With 4 of them, you get a Firestorm.
Fletchy had a Dragon Tank on that side that was shut down by the Lotus, so it was potentially that as well.
Yeah, could have been that. Okay, so a bit of aggression. Fletchy's been really aggressive this game. May want to regroup his army, though. The RPGs are trailing behind. And looks like the arty platform is completed by Sonic's Lotus.
So Lotus is going to have to get work done. The prop center is a big investment. Going for a prop tower. Nice play here from Sonic. It's so rare we actually see prop towers, but it's going to work when Sonic's in a defensive position.
And that troop call is very low. MiGs coming. Look at the clumping here with these outposts in the ECMs. No Firestorm though, but great damage. The MiG from Sonic comes through, gets shot down immediately. Look at all this infantry. Who would have thought? Infantry in an infantry mirror. Not many not many minigunners, I should say, but a lot of RPGs, but enough to defend. Sonic's held onto his base.
He has indeed. That was nuts. And did you see that? He got so many evacs down during that engagement. I'm not sure how he did it, but he just got these mass evacs down on the right outpost. That was fantastic micro. Otherwise, you obviously get the units duking out after they evacuate, but we didn't see that there. We saw really on point evacuates. And in China infantry versus China infantry engagements, that's so important because those units coming out and immediately engaging your opponent, that's the...
All attack rounds.
Change. That was attack round.
He dodges them. Gets the steal as well.
MiG's not in the correct position.
See, he should have left
now
one
going
of
for the
them
cap.
there.
Yeah, he sees that.
No,
Nice play. Another
steal.
steal, is it? Is there no cooldown or?
There's no cooldown.
There's no cooldown on it. Yeah, I forgot about that. It's so rare that you actually get to see people use the steal. That was such fantastic play from Sonic. He sees that all the MiG shells are wasted and he's like, okay, no worries, man. I'll steal another 1,000 from your bank. Good play. Love that. He shouldn't go for another one, though. He'll lose the Lotus if he goes for another one. It might be worth it.
Getting in the airfield would be the dream, but I doubt that'll happen. Bit of a battle up here, though. This outpost is actually empty, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so the MiG... Oh, it loses another MiG as well. Sonic hasn't had much success with these MiGs. And the great play there, you always want to evacuate your outposts if the MiGs are coming. Because then the shells are wasted and the infantry actually survive. So where's the Lotus? Keep an eye on that Lotus. Oh, he can cap this one now. Oh, no!
Oh, no!
I think he's missed his chance, though. There we go. You should never use all 4 MiGs when you know your opponent's Lotus is out and about.
The MiGs are going to evacuate.
No, they won't.
Yeah,
they won't. I'm calling it.
I'm calling
it.
Oh,
and he gets them as well.
I forgot it's Super Lotus as well. The increased capping speed. Regular Lotus, that wouldn't have happened, but now there are 4 MiGs in control of Sonic. He should use them and then sell the airfield.
Yeah,
that's the dream.
He tried to get the trucks. He couldn't quite get them, though. You can't sell the MiGs, but you can certainly sell the airfield.
Yeah, you can use the MiGs and then sell the airfield. Yeah, nice play there from Sonic. Beautiful Lotus play. 2 cash steals, a cap on the airfield, using all 4 MiGs when he knows Lotus is in his base. Big mistake from Fletchy.
The only excuse for that, Sonic, he must have thought he killed the Lotus when he had those attack rounds. But you can tell, because when an invisible...
We just saw it. Yeah,
there it dies.
Yeah,
but what I was going to say is when an invisible unit dies, whether it's to being crushed or whether it's to AoE, like a flame attack or something, you can see the dead body, the animation of its death appear. So you will know if you've killed the stealth unit.
There's an outpost in the base as well. It's managed to sneak through. It's going for the prop center. This is pretty deadly.
An outpost?
Oh, yeah.
You mean a scout post, Blake? Remember when they don't have anything inside of it and they're just left for scouting?
Yeah, they're a scout post. I'm talking about the one inside of
that
Fletchy's
one.
base.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
The one that's killing stuff.
The one that's killing things, yeah.
Okay.
It's the one I am referring to. Monsieur Machine.
Significantly less scout posty.
Yeah, significantly less. More kill posty. A lot of death and destruction coming out there. Maybe a clutch TNT would be cool.
Well, that would be fantastic.
TNT?
He's only... no. I was going to say he's
only... the dozer dodge. Nice play.
Actually, it's not his only dozer. There's dozer here as well, repairing the oil.
But
no,
really
nice try.
Micro, yeah. And it's going to make sure the CC comes out as soon as possible. Did want to avoid that.
Looks like the garrison went down. All those RPGs. Oh no, he killed his own outpost.
Lack of minigunners inside these outposts, but the only thing I can say for Sonic, he probably needs a couple more minigunners to add to his mix, but overall the mixes from both of our players have been good. We've been seeing both minigunners and tank hunters mixed in really effectively. ECM's getting added on a really nice as well, but look at that. I mean, just not enough minigunners.
So here's a little micro trick. What you can do in that situation where you want to crush, like Naggy lose the... Oh no, he lost the outpost again!
No.
Oh, Sonic, the AoE, man. The AoE.
AoE.
What I was going to say, the clutch disable. Looks like the dozer will finish it though. That may actually trigger a carpet bomb once that finishes, but shouldn't matter though. The outpost, or the troop crawler rather, is here. Well, what you can do, if there's a situation like that where you want to crush something with your outpost or your Humvee or whatever it is, oil is captured, what you can do to crush something without the friendly fire splash damage killing yourself, you attack ground the floor. And then the occupants of that Humvee or outpost or whatever it is, they will attack ground the floor where you target it, but you can still move the outpost around. So it means you can crush things, but you don't have to worry about the AoE because your rockets are firing at somewhere, basically. Carpet bomb, 4 carpet bomb, gets the sell-off. Actually, we'll complete
Might
here,
just
it
be
seems.
in time, I think. Just.
Oh, no, that was close.
Very close. I thought you might have been right there, to be fair, Machine. I thought he was just going to get that. Lotus unable to stop infantry from capping to disable infantry, unfortunately. Cannot hack into their brains, and so the cap will go in favor of Fletchy. He's going to grab that oil back again. Doesn't want to destroy it. I think that's a smart move, given he's got a pretty solid position there, and support powers have already been blown. That's another important thing to remember. Since the carpet bomb's on cooldown, he knows it's pretty easy to cap back the oil, and he doesn't really have to worry about anything other than a Lotus.
Supply stash went down too. Supply dock, supply center, whatever it's
Might
called.
see more cash deals coming from the Lotus. There are no more MiGs on guard mode here. There's not enough defensive stuff in the base from Fletchy. Both of our players are out of their minds on China infantry.
Yeah, this game is nuts.
I would love to get a coaching session from either one of these dudes. Like, no worries.
Imagine casting a best of 11 China Inf mirror between these two players.
That'd be the dream.
That'd be
the
pretty
absolute
great.
dream. Just something to note in terms of... Oh, we got Black Napalm out on the field. In terms of MiG Micro that we saw earlier from Fletchy...
So is that a steal? I think it was.
I think it is, yeah. I think it was a steal. I see Lotus going for it again. Just keep watching. This is just going to steal all the cash. Oh. Remember, it doesn't work if your opponent's out of money. You can't steal money that doesn't exist. Just have a look to see how much gets stolen. It's 1,000. There's still money in the bank here for Fletchy. Just going to keep going for it. Another MiG goes down. It doesn't go for the Lotus. It goes for the units coming in from Sonic.
Uh-oh. Fletchy's out of stuff.
Another cash deal.
Oh, no. Remember, with the steal, you don't get a notification. You know how normally when you capture a building, the notification comes through?
Yeah, to be stealing our buildings. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Whereas that's kind of the reason why you see players let this happen, is because they don't have radar, there's no notification. Unless you hear it, unless you see it, that happens. So it's tragic, and looks like the Sonic's army is crushed by this lone limping minigunner, but the damage has been done. There's one supply up there,
and is that another cash deal?
It's not really mining.
Lordy, look at the cash deal.
Another ECM here. You were saying something, and I interrupted you. What was it about? The Black Napalm, was it, or something?
No, it was about the MiG Micro earlier.
Oh, yeah, MiG Micro,
It's better to use on smaller, individual attack outposts. It doesn't really work when you're fighting mass outposts against mass outposts. And the reason for that is idle minigunners that love to target air units. There are minigunners on the field, and if they see the MiGs coming in, the minigunners will just shred the MiGs like that.
Make it stop, Blake.
Make it stop, machine. If you just target individual outposts, your opponent might get the evac, but the chances are the MiGs won't go down. So there are minigunners coming in now, but that's another 1,000. So much cash money swag coming in here for our man. Oh, well.
Wait, what?
That's a snuck-in outpost there from the looks of things, so...
That was Fletchy's command center.
He capped it with a Lotus, I'm guessing. Yeah, Lotus capped it just before.
Oh, and the outpost killed it.
Yeah, the outpost killed Lotus.
While we were
watching other Lotus
in tears. Oh, by the way, you get veterancy when you steal cash. You can get a vet Lotus.
There you go. Yeah, that's true.
It happened. I remember Dominator and I casted a game, and the Lotus got. I think it was vet 2. I don't know if it was vet 3. I like this Gatling cannon.
I'm pretty sure it's not more cap speed though. It's something like.
It was more health.
Yeah. Isn't it? Yeah.
Which doesn't really matter on a Lotus.
And before you survive MiG shells or something.
Pretty sure veterancy is the same across the board. It's X amount of health, X amount of rate of fire, X amount of like damage or whatever. And so Lotus doesn't benefit from those. It's just the health, and that's kind of it.
I was gonna say, man, if only Sonic had late game economy, but his Lotus is the late game economy.
Yeah.
You don't need late game economy when you're just stealing from your opponent, and that's exactly what Sonic's doing. Fletchy must be wondering, it's like, did I just build another outpost? He keeps losing 1,000. It's like, did I build another outpost?
My macro's on
think
point.
about it? Yeah.
At least I'm not floating resources, right?
True indeed.
And that capping speed is nuts. So
yeah.
the outpost looks like it will get the reveal. Only firing RPGs, and the problem with the outpost with no minigunners is they can get disabled by the Lotus. And here come the spam of RPGs. There's a minigunner though, but he's a little bit outnumbered here.
Yeah, look, this is looking pretty over Fletchy. Look at Sonic's army flowing in through the garrisons as well. I want to see what's there. Probably all the stolen cash.
Oh no, the mines!
Oh!
It's a bunker, man! No, the mines!
It's a bunker!
It's a what is it called though? Fortified bunker?
Yeah, fortified bunker.
Fortified bunkers, man. They spam the mines. Stick the mouse.
There's more stuff.
Yeah.
More infantry it is. I was thinking it might be an army of outposts, but it's not quite that. Oh, no. Do you not understand how China Inf works? And that was from our China Inf player. It's like, I wonder how their bunkers works. All right, there's mines there.
Oh, well.
Oh, dear.
He managed to walk through it. Carpet bomb comes through.
Potentially on their army as well.
Yeah, actually.
This is going to land perfectly.
Nice.
Just late.
Dodging with the infantry is a little bit hard. Doesn't even lose a single RPG. So having that oil was important. But now it's gone. That was one thing that Fletchy had going for him. Is he had the oil for quite some time.
I wouldn't say it was going for him. I would say it was going for Sonic because he could just keep stealing the cash. But,
perhaps Sonic should have destroyed that earlier with a carpet bomb or an
It wasn't cooldown though, remember. After he capped it back. Sonic did cap it and then Fletchy kind of capped it back. Wow. Brutal.
Arty strike now. Going for the army again. He may get it.
He's going to land on this one.
Yeah, he'll get it.
Wow, nice. Good play. Takes down all but 2 of the tank hunters. Fletchy is playing so well here in terms of buying time, but Sonic's Lotus just went absolutely nuts. And here comes the truck army.
Even then, I think Sonic just had just a better engagements for the most part. Fletchy being a bit too aggressive kind of threw away his army gradually, and Sonic was able to just build a big army, do some harassment, get those MiGs. I think that was the turning point, was when we saw the MiGs go down. We'll get captured. That was nuts.
All 4 MiGs getting captured, the airfield getting sold off. And then all those cash steals as well. Probably 5,000, which is a 10,000 shift from our players. And 10,000 is a big deal in a 0-hour game. Even a long 0-hour game, especially when you're playing China and you really don't have the most amazing late game economy. I mean, China Inf has super hackers, but we really haven't seen many of those come out.
5,000 is a nuke silo. If Sonic really wanted to, which he wouldn't because he's clever, he could put a nuke silo with that cash. So there you go. Assault troop crawler, but against that many outposts. Well, actually, he gets a good minigunner spawn as the RPGs are coming out, and that's a helix. Why would he go for a bunker helix? What?
I think that's just overconfidence.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure what Fletchy can do from this position. I don't know.
Not much.
The stuff.
There's no cash.
This isn't never a game over situation for a China Inf player though, because he's got a barracks and a war factory. So
well, the scout post has been recalled.
Yeah.
He's now needed back in the battlefield, in the front lines, which is more backwards, I guess. But either way, here I feel like Fletchy is out of options to say the least. And
I bet he could really use that 5,000 cash right now.
Yeah, that being said though, Sonic's actually out of cash too. He's long distance mining, so he's getting more income, but it's not very efficient.
I think Sonic realizes he might have thrown a bit too much stuff in our way now and is just waiting for support powers. Another helix though, yeah.
China does have very powerful support powers.
I'm not sure what these...
Oh, okay.
This is a pretty important carpet bomb. I'm not sure what the plan is here. I think he was trying to maybe bait with a truck or...
What's he gonna get?
What's the plan here? He was trying to get the army.
Yeah.
But it was, yeah. I think he could have played that better.
Well, actually, if he did kill the army, he would have got the outpost down, plus then he would have denied the mining.
Yeah.
So, Fletchy does have a pretty decent unit mix here, but the problem is he can't defend. Trying to defend with infantry, which are so slow, against fast outposts, you have to be go on the aggressive. That's really all you can do. He actually missed.
No, that was where the war factory was.
He sold it.
Sonic doesn't know that was sold off. I think Fletchy preemptively sold it.
Just to get more RPGs.
Well, probably because he knew that, and he knew that any arty strike or carpet bomb would be aimed at the war factory first. That's just the standard choice.
So I think we're gonna see Fletchy group up and just try and kill stuff and win the game. Because if this does drag out to a can I chase down the outposts, it's gonna be no. Unless the outposts
don't have any miniguns mixed in.
Or well, it doesn't even matter because there's just too many RPGs. But anyway, sooner or later, Sonic
will just pull ahead. He should sell some of his buildings potentially. I'm not sure.
Oh, there we look at that.
Yeah, nice.
Dragon Tank. Oh no. Oh, Lotus.
Lotus,
Oh!
hey!
Dropping a Lotus.
It's a Lotus drop, my friend. That's why we see a Helix coming out, another one on the side of Sonic. That's good play.
He also has the napalm bomb as well. He's gonna drop
finish.
some napalm.
Oh, good stuff.
And now that the Lotus is drawing away the army, the outpost will flank and get the barracks down, which is already at about a quarter of its health. So
Fletchy's trying to predict where the Lotus is gonna run, but it's futile, man. It's futile.
how good was that?
That was a great
the Lotus
game.
drop. I'm a little bit sad though we didn't get to see Sonic use the napalm bomb, but trying to use a napalm bomb against China infantry minigunners RPGs. Good luck, bro. Good luck.
It's not ideal, is it? So yeah. Great game. That was fantastic from both of our players. Honestly, that was just there's the cash swing though. I mean, you can't really compare supplies collected. You have to take additional amounts of Fletchy and then
Yeah,
give them to
exactly.
Sonic.
That was a nice game. I think we
different build orders and like pro micro overall.
We missed a lot of the stuff that happened there, but that was a great game actually. And I as I say, I do always enjoy casting the more strategy-based 0 hour when you see those different build orders and such. So it's cool when the matchup allows that differentiation between them. So yeah, thanks for watching. Any last words, Mr. Iconhot?
I love China Inf.
He does.
China Inf
It's
is
true.
not for noobs. China Inf is
For pros.
For people who love watching intense strategy-based games like that, my friend Machine. That was intense. I love. I would kill to have a couple of games with one of those guys. I think China Inf matchups is like teach me how to play the China Inf.
Teach me the ways.
Teach me the ways of the China Inf. That was great. Just different build orders, very exciting. Great game.
Yeah. All right. Cheers, guys.
Thanks, guys.